Chair recognizes the gentleman from Laurel for further discussion of the matter.
Mr. Speaker, I was going to refrain from speaking, but this is an emotional issue for me. I've raised my little brother with cerebral palsy. He's 42 years old. Since before he was 30 years old, he's had Parkinson's-like symptoms from the anticonvulsants and the antipsychotics that he takes to control his seizure disorder and his behavior disorder from the brain damage. And worldwide, there are products available worldwide that's been approved and went through the research, and there's studies that suggest that there's clinical significant benefit for those conditions that I asked you to vote on earlier. One of the conditions that he has. And if I can give him a little bit of relief from the FDA-approved medication that has caused those adverse side effects for him to control those conditions, I'm going to do it. I have to do it. I'm his guardian. I have custody of him. I watch him suffer on a regular basis. I watch him be so embarrassed to talk to new people that don't know him, that he holds his hand because it shakes so much. And some of you folks have met him. You've seen him. And because the FDA, like some folks have said in here, are dragging their feet, political, financial, whatever's holding them back from doing it to allow the research to be done to bring these products to the market. Why are we going to continue to keep those barriers up for people like my little brother? Now, I've taught substance abuse prevention education over 100,000 students all across the Commonwealth. One of the main drugs I talk to them about, the misuse and abuse of marijuana. The misuse and abuse. But you know what I also talk to them about? Over-the-counter prescription and illegal drugs. And you talk about in your medicine cabinet, one of the most deadly medications I talk to them about, one that every single one of you probably have in your house right now, cough medicine, dextromethorphan. Our children, middle school, high schoolers, they're overdosing, they're dying, psychosis, coma, death. It's not the medication, it's the misuse and the abuse. And that's what it comes down to. This bill is extremely stringent. The conditions behind it, this is going to be the most strict program in the nation. We owe it to these people like my little brother, and everyone else that's suffering because of those FDA medications that are causing those adverse side effects. We owe it to them to give them something that could possibly give them some relief and maybe not cause those symptoms in the next person's little brother. So I urge you, vote yes for this bill today. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.